You know what? It was fun while it lasted. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for tuning in. Football Twitter, y'all love these videos and I love making them, of course. We have the 115 Charges edition. Oh shit. By the way, I stole this from Ollivanders. And of course, thank you all so much for the support and all the comments over the last couple of videos. Y'all are absolutely amazing. Football Twitter, ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait for this.
Important announcement to make. As the official leader of Mbappe Nation, I've been legally obligated to support PSG. But now that his transfer to Madrid is complete, I can now finally reveal that I'm actually a lifelong Real Madrid fan. I've been supporting Real Madrid since I've been a baby. A lot of Madrid fans have been saying, hey, Mbappe's joining us.
95% of Madrid's fan base. Remember, the Glazers bought Manchester United with loaned money from AIG to then have AIG sponsor Manchester United. Many of the Glazer families sit on the AIG board, but third-party transactions between Manchester City and Newcastle is bad for football. Simply do not have time and the mental fortitude to go over the history of Manchester United and their shady deals over the past 100 years. But if you do, you'll see that it's not all glamorous as they make it out to be.
I like this deal as much as you do.
This tweet from Fabrizio Romano says, Manchester City chairman Khaldoon Al-Mubarak on charges being mentioned alongside success. He says, and I quote, "It's frustrating. There is a process we have to go through. I've always repeated, let's be judged by facts and not by claims and counterclaims." You know, one of the best quotes I've ever heard him say. I think it was a couple years ago at one of the amazing interview videos that he does at the end of the season. We're so blessed to have a chairman that cares about the club as much as he does. Those with glass homes should not be throwing rocks. Oh, that is my favorite quote ever.
You niggas in trouble. You niggas in trouble.
Is breaking news. Liverpool's main sponsor, Standard Chartered, accused of helping to fund terrorists. They allegedly processed $100 billion in sanctions, busting and terror groups, funding, oh my god, from the BBC Sport, oh my god, Liverpool, you disgusting club, suspend Liverpool today, take away their 1920 title, throw them in League 2, sanctioning terrorists, funding terrorists, are you insane? Inflating our revenue, allegedly, versus giving terrorists billions of dollars. The media will never, ever, ever put this on. They'll never cover this. Liverpool, Mr. Goody Two-Shoes Club, okay? Everybody in Liverpool is just so friendly and fantastic. Oh, it's such a family atmosphere. A terrorist family atmosphere from this quote here. This, I saw reports of this today, and it actually broke my heart. Julian Alvarez, 32 goal involvements while being forced out of position for most of the season, 38 starts. One of our best players at the start of the season when he was starting in his natural position. Yes, man of the match in the Club World Cup final, but let's just take the 70 million pounds and run. For any City fan, I don't want to be rude. I really don't want to be saying this, but if anybody in our fan base genuinely wants this guy to leave, take the 70 million pounds and run. Are you brain dead? Are you insane? Okay, I wouldn't take 100 million. I wouldn't take 150 million pounds. I swear to God, ladies and gentlemen, I would not take 150 million pounds for La Araña. I would not. I love La Araña. Julian Alvarez is one of our most gifted players. We need to give him a lot more time next season. If we don't, we will 100% lose him. We might actually lose him this summer, which is crazy. I'm seeing reports of Atletico Madrid, Diego Simeone, the Argentina links. I get it. But playing for... No. That'll be such a downgrade. I'm not talking about the size of the clubs. I'm not trying to disrespect Atletico Madrid, but in terms of the play style, from Manchester City and our fluid football, possession based. Okay, sometimes we're very good at counterattacks, and Julian Alvarez is the gel that kept our attack going in the beginning of the season. I swear to God, I will throw everybody at City into a bonfire if I see Julian Alvarez leave. Do not do this, Manchester City, please! Watch this, watch this. Oh my god, left for dead for Vinicius Jr. Look at this, look at this. Here comes a Jack Grealish skill. Look at this. Of course, would you look at this? Justin, Champions League 2024-2025 favorites based on live odds. Manchester City are top at 24%. And Real Madrid, who have all the best players in the world in every position, 19%. Oh, of course, this underdog gimmick that they're playing every single year.
I don't buy it, counselor.
Silent Kylian Mbappe. You know what? Reincarnate. Why don't you just reincarnate Kun Aguero? Why don't you reincarnate Di Stefano? Put him in the team. They'd still be underdogs. You're not underdogs. You're not underdogs. Okay? The treble is the minimum for Real Madrid next season. Anything less than a sextuple next year, it's a failure. Obviously not the full, but a longer quote from BBC Sport. Khaldun Al-Mubarak says, and I quote, "I feel for our fan base and everybody associated with the club to have these charges constantly referenced. I think we as a club have to respect that there is a process that we have to go through, and we're going through it. It's taking longer than what anybody hoped for, but it is what it is, and I've always repeated, let's be judged by facts and not by claims and counterclaims." So, my official position on this, I haven't been making pretty much any videos on this matter. For the very reason is because I'm not a financial expert, okay? I'm not gonna, get boggled down into this 115 relegate City type of nonsense, and I'm not gonna really go with this a lot because a lot of my friends have been saying this, some family members have been saying this, so many people online have been saying this. Again, you could take this with disrespect or not, I really could care less, but none of you are financial experts. None of you know a goddamn thing about this. None of you want to know. None of you want to read the articles. None of you want to go through the fine print. None of you want to go through the history. None of you want to go through the math. You all just want to say 115 relegate City and let it be that and just go about your day. But you wake up and you try and portray that my club are cheats without any evidence. These are alleged breaches. Of course, if we are guilty of it, I am obviously going to go for the evidence. But I trust my club. My club have said that we have, and I quote, irrefutable evidence to go ahead with these charges. So they did the same thing with UEFA. They pretty much said the same thing, and guess what? It was gone. They couldn't find anything. Things were time barred just to bring down. They went after things that they knew were time barred just to bring down our brand. Very strategic from UEFA. Sensational job by UEFA for bringing down our brand. The Premier League seems to have a lot more than what UEFA allegedly brought forward. So this is going to take a long time. I think this is going to be resolved in around 6 weeks in like November in the fallish. But yeah, I trust my club. My club have said, and I quote, "We're good." Well, okay, they didn't say that word for word, but they pretty much said, "We're good. We got evidence and we're going to be judged by facts. We have all the facts, so we're going to come at you." Again, our fan base has trusted you, so please do not break that trust because all hell is going to break loose if these charges are actually moved forward on. So we shall see about that. But again, if you're not a financial expert and if you're just going to say this relegate City 115, you're cheats, blah, 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 then I'm just not going to pay attention to it. Florian Wirtz and Xabi Alonso could join Real Madrid together.
I'm done. Cut the show. I'm done.
And here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the lineup for today's matchup. Okay, we have Lord Panic, we have Paul Harris, Rob Williams, David Gregory, Das, and Thomas. Okay, and Pep Guardiola, of course, our bald fraud, keeps benching Chambers and Freshfields. Oh my god. Thomas is gonna have to hold it down in defense today. Okay, yeah, Lord Panic with 14 prosecutions this season so far. He's got to get those numbers up. So yeah, this is a strong lineup.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much. This is the end of another beautiful football Twitter episode. I love making these videos. If you do, please consider hitting that like button. Consider subscribing to my channels. Watch the rest of the series in the last couple of weeks. I'm sure you're going to enjoy every single one of them. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this video. And as always, thank you all for the support. I'll see you all next time.